What's up, everybody? Good to see you. I have a special guest tonight who wants to say something.
Pulsechain to the moon.
All right. Got the booger good, huh? Yeah. All right. Get out of here. Oh, he just wanted to share in the excitement. Hey, Gabby, what's up? Randy the man, the myth, the legend. Looking forward to the stream. You got a great voice of reason for all the panicked ones out there. It's all going to be okay, folks. Yes, it's all going to be okay. Last night was a little bit depressing. I'm sorry I had to end the stream last night because the bridge went live. We went private. We had a private call on Zoom with Patreon, and we had a great time. We went until about 11:30 p.m. Central, and we all learned together about how the bridge got congested. I don't need these. It was pretty wild. Wow, that just feels different. I've had my headset on for hours. But yes, everything's going well now. I'm super excited, and stuff's happening. You know, people are starting to receive their tokens over the bridge. I personally went and FOMO'd today and threw some money in the crypto ATM and got some ETH to send over. So I'm going to be DCAing into Pulsechain, Pulsex, PHEX, Fiat, and all these over the next probably a year while we're still in the bear market. Yes, I still believe we're in a bear market. So that's what I'm going to do. And my coins are stuck on the bridge as well. So no worries. It's going to happen to all of us. Yeah, I have my staker. My staker wallet's now on 3 phones. It's all working. So I have access to my coins. Awesome. Dose Easy. What's going on? Hello, Sarah. Man, AC is kind of chilly. Today we had a good rainstorm, so won't be needing the AC that much. Hey, Randy, is Ledger hardware wallet now compromised, or only if I sign up for the plan and dox myself? From what I heard, that they shard meaning split it into 3 pieces. Your what's it called? Seed phrase. So there's 12 words. So 444 goes out to 3 different companies. For why, I don't know. I didn't read much into it, but bam, I'm not using that shit no more. Get yourself a Trezor or one of the other great wallets that are out there. Ledger has pissed me off so many times. They got hacked. Everyone got their personal information spread across the web, and no more Ledger for Randy. Save yourselves. Oh goodness. Someone call Mario Plumbing to unclog this bridge. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. That was cool. Thank you, Dose Easy. Hey, Corey. Corey, did you get your coins across? We had a call earlier tonight. Once again, I'm having 1 to 2 calls a day right now for the Patreon group. And today, a couple of the guys started receiving their coins. So looking good. Looking good. Yes, it is the locksmith. Hello, Doug. How you doing, sir? Hey, Randy, thanks for keeping the faith. Tom C. I am super pumped. This he wanted to say it, but I stopped him. I said, say something else, man. Hey, TexX. See you. Good evening. Bella Vista PTY in the house. Nice. That means you are right back there. El Congreo in the house. Still waiting and chilling to make a move until you say it's go time. Yeah, nothing to do right now, Mom. Nothing to do. Okay, so I do have some news. I'm going to share early because this is time sensitive. Not really, but you do it when you want. If you sacrifice for fiat, you can now claim your coins. So go ahead and here, let me share. Here's the contract address. It's down below in the text box. You can just go and click on the link and you have to go do some stuff with fatty.io, but just go to their Telegram for fiat, PHIAT, if you have sacrificed for fiat. So I claimed my tokens tonight. They are there and everything was working great. So they're already on Pulsechain. They're worth 50 cents each. And sounds like a good deal to me. I do what I normally do in a situation like that is I took out my initial investment and the rest I'm just going to stake when the platform is ready to earn yield. That's it. Hex enthusiast, good evening. Pulsechain to the moon. Hey, Randy, have you stressed over this bridge issue? How do you stay calm? Please tell me. I haven't stressed at all about the bridge. The bridge is no worries. I am actually glad that we're having a trickle come through instead of just a tsunami. This is actually great for us. This allows us to build things slowly and not just have this like huge candle. I mean, could it have been done on purpose? Sure. But why do it on purpose? Who knows? I'm not worried about it. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but Richard gets what he wants. And he likes 10,000X, right? Well, now 10,000X is going to be a lot easier since Pulsechain dropped like 80% from the SAC value. Oh, Richard. Oh, you always get what you want, man. Thank you, Happy Silver. Hi, Randy. What is the story about Ledger and MetaMask? Seems like it's not really safe these days. Can you please explain? Yeah, I already did, Alex. That was the first thing I talked about. Just don't use Ledger. They're done. They're toast. Right now, Trezor is having a sale on their devices because of what Trezor did. It's just that your stuff is compromised. They send portions of your seed phrase to 3 different companies. That's bullshit. I don't like that. Hello, Matt. Dude, thank you for the gas yesterday. You're welcome, Pac-Man. Yeah, I had no idea that was going to happen. I knew a lot of people needed some pulse, right? So I said to myself, hey, I'll start a new tier on my Patreon and give people Pulsechain. 10,000 for just signing up. Yeah. 128 people in less than 24 hours. I needed ice for my clicking finger for sending transactions. Holy crap, you guys. But that's so cool. My partner, he's like, what's going on? Why is the group exploding? I was like, well, go see my tweet. And yeah, it was amazing. Thank you, everybody who joined. I look forward to helping you guys out through this whole journey. And it's just going to get better from here. Pulsechain is going to be fabulous. It really is. DeFi Central. And we're going to be the place where you go to get yield. Seriously. We're not the place for traders. We're the place for yield generators. You buy a token like fiat, you stake it, and you earn yield. You buy a token like loan, you stake it, you earn yield. You buy a token like Watt, you stake it, you earn yield. Watt is for Power City. You buy a token like PulseX, you stake it all over the place, you earn yield. You buy Pulsechain, you take it, you put it in liquidity with PulseX, you earn INC. You take your INC, you could pair it with Pulse, stake it, and maybe you'll earn more INC. There's so many things you could do. Seriously. If you don't want any impermanent loss, you take that INC, you sell it, you buy back Pulsechain or PulseX, whichever one is outperforming at that time. So that way you don't have as much impermanent loss. There's so many ways for us to make money. Oh, and I forgot Grandpa Hex. Grandpa Hex is going to pay us massive amounts. This whole ecosystem is phenomenal. Oh, wait. Hedron pays us Icosa when you stake it. Oh, wait. Icosa pays us Hedron and Icosa. Oh, God. How long do you think bridge will be open? It's going to be forever, Pac-Man. Pulse ramp. Hey, JB. It's Rock Jockey. Chico. Good evening, sir. I wish I could have caught Pulsex at about point. Yeah, Jamal, we all wish that, right? But nobody had any die. There was very few people that could have taken advantage of that. There was a few, and chances were so small. Hello, Marion. Ted. Most copies of my unstaked coins have shown up in Pulsechain, except for the Hedron, Icosa, and Hex stakes. Most of my copies of my unstaked coins have shown up in Pulsechain, except for the Hedron, Icosa, and Hex stakes. The stakes. My stakes are there, John. All I do is go to the Icosa app, and I just switch to Pulsechain, and they all show up there, including my Hex stakes. Try that, please. Use the Icosa app website. Hello, Hex and SB. I got USDC across, not DAI. Really? Cool, Corey. I'm actually sending WETH or WETH. Everyone's like, Randy, why are you sending ETH? Because the fee is cheaper. I spent only $27 on the fee to send WETH. Come on. I heard people were paying $70 or so to send DAI and send USDC. Nah, man. I thought to myself, because this was today. I didn't do it last night, right? So I was doing it today, and I was looking at the charts. $24 gets me 1 million PLSX. If it comes through quickly, I'll get 1 million PLSX for that $24. Someone let Papa B know that Ledger is a no-go ASAP. He won't stop talking about it. It's okay. Whatever he wants to do. Sandra, yep. Grid plus Lattice 1 is an excellent level for security. Yep. That's probably the most secure one. If you really want to get serious, but you're willing to spend the money, there you go. Patreon looking good, Rand Dizzle. A lot of knowledge there. Man, it's killer. Man. Yeah. Dipcatcher and Gold Key to the rescue. New escrow smart contract bridge built to convert ETH to Pulse. We have an amazing community. Yes, we do. Even though I think Mr. Gold Key's got an attitude problem. Guy is so angry, man. He needs to start taking some ashwagandha. Sarah G1, Pulsechain went live on Friday. I was in an escape room with my 3 sons. My oldest son was pissed because he wanted to be at his computer. What's an escape room? But cool. Cool, Sarah. What's the short long play for INC? I am not doing a long play for INC. INC for me is I mint it every day or harvest. I harvest my INC every day. I sell it for whatever coin is with the ratio. So if PulseX is up that day, I'll buy PulseX. If Pulse is up that day, I'll buy Pulse. And that way it keeps my pairs with the impermanent loss more even. Or I maybe for some weeks, if I want Pulse, every day I'll just do Pulse. Mike James says, I'm pumped too, Randy. It's almost like we get a second chance. Woo-wee. Yeah. The whole delay with the bridge was amazing. Thank you. I enjoyed that extra day. Getting some extra INC, and we're all learning and playing with different things. So when Lambo, Randy, how can I have some PLS to be able to transact? Can't do anything. Well, there's now PulsePot. They're giving away 2,500 Pulse for free using their faucet. You can come into my Patreon that I market all the time, and you can be in there. Patreon.com/no permissions, and I'll give you 10,000 for signing up. That's, I don't know. If you're watching right now, shit, I'll give you 20,000 just for watching right now and going and signing up if you want it. Just make sure you mention it so I remember. The other thing I want to show you quick, because there's people having issues, is I want to show you the sacrifice checker. So if you are having issues finding your tokens, your PRC20s, go ahead and connect this. Okay, I have the link below, and connect it to your wallet, and it'll scan the whole blockchain and find you your tokens. All right, it works really good, and it'll just say add to your wallet, add to your wallet, add to your wallet, and just keep adding the ones that you have, the PRC20s. Also, there's one that only works with Aurox, because Aurox is a Web3 wallet, and that link is down below as well. And if you try to use it with Metamask, it's going to say there's no Web3 wallet available. So only use that one with Aurox. And it's super fast. It took less than 10 seconds. It's like, phew, and all my coins are added to my wallet. Now, we already did that. Okay. Now let's look at this real quick. Here, here are the current prices. This link is below in the chat box, or in the text box. These are all the current prices from Dex Screener. You go to Dex Screener /Pulsechain, and it shows you the current prices of all the tokens on Pulsechain. And if we look at PulseX, the first one up here is PulseX. The price of PulseX is at 4047, so it's a 53% off from the sacrifice rate. Hex right now is at 2 cents exactly. Awesome. How many people thought that it ended up being a true stock split, like I've been saying for months? So we have 3-cent hex on Ethereum, and we have 2-cent hex on Pulse. And I imagine the Pulse one will, as more liquidity comes in, the price will rise. Pulse is now at 3017, so it's up 75% from the sacrifice rate. The sacrifice rate was here. Here, let me make this bigger for you guys. It's probably kind of teeny tiny. There we go. Pulse is right here, 0.0021 with USDC, and with this one it's 0.0022. No, that's wrong. There's something wrong here. This is the fake USDC. I would ignore USDC unless you know that it's the wrapped version. There's some people that got wrecked, so be real careful. This is probably the right one. This is DAI, so 30178. So we're up. Oh, now it's 30155. We had a little dip. The incentive token is $17.54. Hex with PLSX. Wow. So this is a good opportunity for an arbitrage. So right now, Hex against PLSX is almost 2.6 cents, right? But Hex with PLS is under 2 cents. So there's a half a penny arbitrage opportunity there. If you've got a lot of Hex that you can trade, there's a good opportunity for you. Don't ask me how to arbitrage. Just go do it. Just go play with the numbers. Go see. You put in your number and you sell, and then you go buy the other one, the cheaper one, or you go and you sell the more expensive one, or go and sell the more expensive one, buy the cheaper one. PLSX against INC, still it's about a 55% discount. And eHex versus Hex, well, we got a 0.025. That would be the price of eHex on Pulsechain right now. So I think let me see. I'm going to pull up regular Ethereum Dex Screener. You guys can't see this, but I just want to pull up the price. 3.1. So 3.1 cents on Ethereum. All right. So there's a discount over on our side, on Pulsechain side. Fiat right now, 49.8 cents. Thank you, Fiat guys, for launching first non-RH product that I invested in, sacrificed for, that I received my tokens on Pulsechain. Hedron is 6065. I minted a bunch of Hedron today, sold that, and bought Pulsechain. So that was, or Pulsex. That was a really cool opportunity because I let my Hedron just stack up for a little over a month, like 6 weeks or so. If you did have a bunch of hex staked, this was an opportunity for you to buy some Pulsex, or anything else you want. Pulse Bitcoin, which I don't pay attention to, but it is 58.5 cents. So if you got that copy over, maybe you want to sell it for something else. Shiba Inu is 6021. Icosa is 19 cents against Hex. That's good enough. We did enough. Oh wow. Fiat against Hex is 61 cents. See how there's arbitrage opportunities? Oh, there's Texan. Texan is 505278. All right. I think I did enough. So I just want to take you guys through the prices. That link is down below. It's dexscreener.com/Pulsechain. Pulsechain was the first listing site that showed Pulsechain stuff. So that was very cool. Yes, he is. Cunning. He's cunning too. He knows exactly what he's doing. Good evening. Believe in yourself. What do you mean? It's not a real 10,000x. This is bad marketing, like a McDonald's TV ad and the real burger. Yeah, it's a real 10,000x. The price went down there. You'll be able to say it. Crazy how in sync this is playing out. Yeah. Funny how you use that sync. I see way more problems people having using Ledger versus Trezor. Yeah, I don't see any people having trouble with their Trezors. I couldn't go claim after bridging. Scan says success. So any ideas? You have to have the contract address. So go to Richard's tweet where he put the contract addresses for the coins. So if you brought over WETH, you got to go in and add that contract address to your Metamask or your Aurox wallet, and then the coin should show up. That's the first I've heard anybody say that, JR. So I find it kind of odd. So maybe you haven't. That's the only thing I can think of that you haven't done. It was awesome because it gave those of us that didn't stack enough to mess around with our PRC20s. Exactly. I know some people that made out like bandits, like absolute bandits. Those who sacked for PLS and PLSX have the new shiny thing now. Yeah, they did. Yeah. When sell INC every day, Hexakey. I'm not one of those people who believes that to hold INC. No, not at this current time. Maybe 6 months from now, I'll change my mind. But right now, it's about Pulsechain and Pulsex. Yes, they are. Floodgates starting to open. We see the prices stabilizing. I have Hedron. Is it a good time to start a 180-day stake? Can I stake for my Trezor? I don't see why not, Tom. Staking is the way to go. It's down below. I just showed you. It's I click the link below in the text box for Dex Screener. Crypto Compassion. WETH is worth $1,250. WETH. Yeah, but this is showing everything for WETH. I want to just look at this list. Let me see if I can find it. WETH. It's not showing me the price. Show me the price of Pulsechain. I think, is there a way I could switch that? Can't remember how to flip it. Man. Price WPLS. Show me the price in USD for Pulsechain. Geez. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna look it up. But the last time I saw it, it was 1750 or something. Cryptoberry says, I sent Weth last night and still waiting for Pulse side confirmation, $25 to make you holla. USDC seems to be taking longer to bridge over. Also, I'm seeing USDC from Ethereum is not $1 yet compared to DAI from Ethereum. ARB opportunity? Well, could be if it's a considerable difference. I much prefer DAI. I was going to bridge DAI, but I wasn't willing to pay the Uniswap fee because I'm only sending like $500 at a time. So I didn't want to spend all the fees. Can we stake? Yeah, of course you can. You can just use the ICOS app. Those weren't real prices. You could only buy them with 69% slippage. So yeah, exactly. It was. Any word on Mintra? No, haven't heard anything. I guess Richard thinks the 12,000 bottom is not coming now. Thoughts? Well, we're in a bear market. We could see 15 again easily. Won't take much. We're at 27. Bitcoin needs to stay above 27,000. If it keeps going below, we're going to drop. Same thing with $1,800 ETH. So we're right on the edge. Right on the edge of the cliff. Oh, look who's here. Simba changed his name to Tofu. With PLS X liquidity providing, do you also get PLS and PLS rewards besides Inc? If so, where can I see those rewards? No, you don't. When you can do that. You don't. If you choose not to farm, you're going to get the rewards. Okay. But the farming gives you INC token, which is really lucrative. So that's why people do it. Just being a liquidity provider will give you the fees and you'll do fine. Picked up some good amount of PLS with some INC today. Yeah, exactly. Crypto Passion. That's what I've been doing all weekend. Wakanda. Thanks, Randy Tullian. You're welcome. Hey, Maddie. With the farming of PLS and PLSX, what's the ratio for the coin to be lower than the other to get impermanent loss? Cheers for all your live streams, man. You're welcome, Matt. Well, the ratio has been, oh shit. The ratio has been right around 4 to 1, right? Sometimes it drops down to 3.6 to 1. Sometimes it goes up to 4.1 to 1. Anywhere around 4 to 1 is fine. Impermanent loss happens if one, say that Pulsechain does a 10x and PulseX goes down. So then you get 90% more PulseX tokens in your wallet than you do Pulse. And that's how impermanent loss happens. So if the price never does come back down, you'll have all PulseX in your wallet. Now, my argument is as long as you keep staked or keep being an LP provider, you keep getting those incentive tokens and you can use those to keep buying PLS to make up for some of that impermanent loss. But you still have a huge bag of PLSX. You know, sooner or later, that's going to take off. Hey, Benny, how you doing, sir? 55. Don't forget Grandpa Hex. Yeah, in the you can send it in the messages on Patreon. Sure. Don't forget old Grandpa 55 stakes. That's right. Hello, Colintrones. Sergey, gas fees, 2,500 PLS was dropped. Just one PLS to PLSX holder bridge issue, failure after failure. Oh, Sergey. Wow. I don't know what to tell you, man, because it's been working great for me, except for the bridge. You were dropped one PLS, yeah, but there's now faucets available. There's people giving away Pulse. It's been a fun time for me, man. I'm having the time of my life. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but I'm having a great time. So when you come at me with negative, there's a lot of people that are having a grand old time right now. This is the most exciting thing I've done in a long while. Fun times on the bridge. I certainly enjoyed hanging out there for 20 hours. Clint Jones. Hey, CryptoCat Doge. How much PLSX do you need to make one INC per day? Well, Jamal, it's two-sided. So you have to, so for example, say that you have 10 million Pulse. You need 40 million Pulsex to become a liquidity provider, because it needs to be the value needs to be the same. So you put in 10,000 with the matching pair that you want to bring in, and it'll automatically tell you what numbers that you need to have. Then you click liquidity, and it gives you LP tokens. Those LP tokens, then you go and you stake those in LP on the farming area. All right, you go and you put your LP in. Then you start earning. There's like 4 clicks you have to do to get that. Then you start earning INC. So to get 1 INC per day, I'm guessing maybe 10 million Pulsechain. That might get you 1, anywhere from half to 1. Then right now I'm using 10 million chunks to get to the next level. At one point, I had about 50 million in there, and it was giving me like one every 2 hours or something like that. It was ridiculous. But I pulled that LP when the bridge launched, and now I have about 30%. 30% of my total LP that I had before. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want all the impermanent loss. I'd rather not deal with the impermanent loss too much. So it's just spread out your risk profile, right? You don't want everything doing one thing. Crazy. Yeah, it's been real crazy. So many contracts always do a test sample. Sound right? Yeah. Do a test sample. Feels good, man. Hope you're doing great, Randy. We are cruising. Yeah, this is fun. Jamal, you need 10 million pulse and also 10 million pulse for Pulsex to match, even when you put in 1.2 per day. 10 million pulse and 40 million Pulsex. 1,000 ICOSA equals 3.5 million Pulsex. I'm so tempted. I haven't. So my second best play so far has been the first night during one of our calls. We were live with everybody with the Patreon, and I went and I bought a shit ton of ICOSA. I mean, I got a lot. The first night it was a 240 pulse per 1 ratio, and it went up to 750. I sold because I bought it. I've already staked. I'm huge in ICOSA. It's one of my favorite projects. So I already have all those staked, and now I got them on Pulsechain. But I had just bought these the day before, and now I'm up 3x. So I can't resist. I went and increased my stack of Pulsechain. That was my second best play so far. If the sacrifice checker doesn't capture all your copied ERC20s, Revoke already built a front end for Pulsechain. It's a good way to find what's sitting in your wallets too. Thank you, Paul. Revoke Cash. Yep, you can go there. Z, you're welcome. Look, I already had a 2-hour Zoom call that ended at 7 p.m. So my voice is quite raspy. I would sell all those meme coins into Pulse and Pulsex. Get the shit out of shitcoins at K Crypto. I must admit, I bought myself a nice stack of PP. I'm all set for Poor Pleb. And I've already had my Pulse Doge win for a while. So I do have some meme coins, but I do not have this one. Jamal, I didn't like the founder. That's all. If you're watching, you are a PLS and PLSX OG. Yes, you are. You sure are. How does INC gain in value? It's going to get more and more rare over time. That's how. It just supply and demand. How do I mint fiat? Corey, I put the link. I put the video how to do it. It's in the no permissions Telegram. Nothing wrong with PLSB. You just rather own PLS and PLSX. Plus, Gunther just don't like what he did with Hadron. Yeah, I didn't like what Gunther did, but he wasn't the problem. It was whoever was. If it may have been Gunther, but because they're using a account where you don't see their face, but whoever the founder was, I didn't like how he treated people on Twitter. So I never bought into their token. Price went down because the bridge was stuck and no one could buy it. It wasn't fair crypto. Every few people had money in there to buy it, and people were scared by fake USDC. That's a bad way to measure. Yeah, that fake USDC, someone got wrecked. A couple people. It was scary watching that happen. But in my group, it was asked multiple times, oh, let's get into, can I sell into this USDC? I'm like, no, you can't. You can't. Don't do it. You're going to get wrecked. It's fake. It's just a copy. It's not the real deal. Got to wait for the bridge. Hugo says, I haven't been doing any transactions on Pulse. I didn't want to spend my Pulse. Is that stupid? I feel that Pulse and PulseX will be worth so much later on. Man, I have spent probably $1 million or maybe $500,000, maybe $500,000 in fees in the last 72 hours. I have sent so many people Pulse, probably almost 200 people I sent Pulse. And that's all since Zen went crazy. So it's been quite expensive. That's transactions are the ones that cost like 2,500 Pulse, right? I think sending them maybe cost between, sometimes it was up as much as 1,000. So not $500,000, maybe 150,000 to 200,000 in fees. It's just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Yeah. Transactions, I've seen those go as high as 3,500. This is the best bear market ever. Yep. Over 24 hours to get past the bridge. What's the secret? Do I have to send PLS to the validator? Pristine region. I think that's resourceful, but it's not going to help. Let me. It's mine's taken so far. I set it up at. I sent it at, I think it was like 1:30 my time, so that's 8 hours ago. Over 24 hours to saw that one because people got scammed. It did a 10,000x. I would brag about that. That's sad. Matt, this is crypto, bro. People were warned. Don't do shit. Who told you? Don't do shit. If people got wrecked because they went to a fake coin, that is their own fucking faults. I'm sorry I swore, but that's their fault. They were warned. If they were following me, they were absolutely warned. I've been saying it for 6 months or ever since people getting ready for the launch. Do not touch the stables. Don't touch the stables. Don't touch the stables. God, what else can you do but scream from the rooftops? I don't feel bad, man. I absolutely don't feel bad. It's sad that it happened. Hey, Bird Dog, welcome. What do you mean, when will the bridge work again? The bridge is working. It's just going really slow at the moment. It's called a traffic jam. Too many people on the bridge at one time. Once everything normalizes, it'll get better. Again, I understand the PulseX holders are down again. What are you talking about, Matt? Seriously, what are you talking about? PulseX is down 45%. Is your life over right now in the first 72 hours of Pulsechain? All right. Seriously, Matt, that's disappointing that you think that everything's done right now. Do you know how bad it got in Hex? Listen for a freaking second. Let me tell you how bad it got in Hex. When I did my first AA, for the first 10 days, I threw all of my money, all of it at Hex. I was down like 80% within a month. I didn't cry one bit. I didn't bitch and moan. I sat there and I held and I had my stakes. I said, if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, okay, I lost. I gambled on Richard and I lost. But you know what happened? I did like a 1,300x. Because I didn't bitch and moan, I started creating content. I was writing articles about Hex. I got involved. I started doing live streams with Discourse Syndicate and all these other folks. I didn't bitch and moan. I got to work. And guess what? 1,300x. I didn't get 10,000x, but I did a 1,300, and that was pretty damn cool. Sorry, I'm going off on you, Matt, but when I hear people bitch and moan, bro, talking to a military guy, man, they slap the shit out of you. Big kahuna. So WPLS on Uniswap. That's the wrapped one. How's that one doing, by the way? My WETH was sent after the Zoom call last night. Still waiting. Yeah, there's a couple people that were in the Zoom call that have received theirs now. They were within the first 10 minutes. WETH PLSX 20. Okay, see? There we go. Someone said it was 1,200 or something really low. Where do people get their information from? Yeah, okay. Hope you appreciate where you are, man. What's a good liquidity pair? The easiest, the safest is Pulsex, because you won't have as much of the impermanent loss. It looks like we're gonna have a 4-to-1 ratio. Is bridging hex a bad idea? A lot of people are doing it, Pristine Region. That's fine. Just be careful with I'm gonna say a word of warning to anybody who wants to provide liquidity using bridge tokens. I wouldn't do it with a lot of money, because the most common way that we get hacked in decentralized finance is through bridges. So if you've got $10,000 worth of eHex and you pair it with your pHex on Pulsechain, that leaves you vulnerable. So don't do more than you can afford to lose. I think that's the best thing to say. Stock up on INC for the INC PLS, INC PLSX farm pairing like V4. Once those farms are populated, INC gonna pump to the moon, bro. Although it's like it's playing out like V4. Is it really? That's cool. So INC PLS, INC PLSX from pairing. Okay. I wonder if they're going to incentivize it. I should have joined your Patreon already. You've gotten to me now with your PLS invite. I need some to move my PLSX. Thanks in advance. You'll be my first patron. Awesome. Welcome, Mr. Rock Jockey. The next farm going to be PLS stablecoin. So please, PLS gonna pump because people want that high INC APR. No. I will not provide liquidity for anything that has a stablecoin in it. No. Because if it moons, you're stuck with just the stable. You know, at least if PLS moons and PLSX doesn't, I get a bunch of PLSX. You know, unless you're in a bear market. So, for example, let's fast forward to December 2025, and you feel like we're at the top of the bear market or top of the bull market. Then you switch. Then you go provide liquidity, and you be a stable coin provider, and then you'll end up with all stables until the coin goes down 90%. That's when you're in stables, and it just protects you. So to follow up, I found my stakes in the Icosa app, but it wasn't clear how I end them at maturity. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's all there. It's on the right-hand side of the Icosa app. Did a small pool farm. So excited. Yeah, it's fun. Checks my pulse. Just let it ride. Randy, what would you buy on East Side? LOL, so many discounts. Probably Icosa. I think Icosa is going to do very well. That's not just because I own it. I own it because I think it's going to do well. Maybe some, obviously Hex. Hex is cheap right now. Functional crypto, damn straight. This is a blast. Randy has a guesstimate. What would it take in PHEX or PLSX to make $1 million USD in the next bull market using one of these coins? For Moon Math? Well, I've been saying for a while, I'll go with 888x for Pulsechain. So that's going to take like $1,200 worth of Pulse, could turn into $1 million. I know that sounds crazy, but Look at Hex. Hex did it. Why not? PLSX, it might take 4 times the size of that, so like $5,000 for the Pulsex. Hex, I'm not sure. Hex, you got 2, right? If you got the copies. So a million P Hex, probably, I think an easy, if you have both, an easy would be $1.50 each, which is entirely possible. That would be a simple one to do. So if it goes to 2, you only need $500,000. Timothy says, well, I'm just lost. I'll be patient and enjoy my wine and cigars while I learn over the next few months. Timothy, you should join our calls, man. The calls have been outstanding. We all learn together. Pulsex will be worth $10 a piece within 2 years. What? Lou, I mean, I hope you're right, but my God. Moonmask by Jenkins on his tweet states, if Pulsechain does what Ethereum did in 6 years, then Pulsechain will be $1.50 by 2030. Oh, shit. The Hexakeen says, how does the PLP gain in price? It doesn't. You just gain more LP, or you just gain more PLP, and it's tied to whatever pair that you have. I'm sure there's someone that can explain that better, because I'm not the master of LP tokens, but that's how I understand it. Checks my pulse. I just degened a little. $100 in the Pulse, Pepe, Richard, Shib, and Doge. Oh, God. Oh, Warhammer. Warhammer got hacked. Yeah, make sure you go add 2FA to your Google account / YouTube account for sure. I'm going to get rid of that. How do I delete that? You must have already deleted it. 4 clicks, try 400. Make sure to raise your gas to max to get your coins approved. I've never had to. It works fine. I just been doing market on the second day. Yeah, we had to for sure. Jenkins, yep. Poop Mask by Jenkins on his tweet states, if Pulsechain does what Ethereum did in 6 years, then Pulsechain will be by 2030. Yeah, I need mine too. 26 hours. Jeez. Maybe I made a mistake choosing WETH. How does Hex have so many cult members? How does Hex? We got rich, man. We got rich. And during the bear market, we've been having a blast. While you guys are over there, well, I lost 99% on my banks. We're just over hitting home run after home run after home run. Airdrop after airdrop. It's been amazing. And then we have Pulsechain launch. When do you see PLX will fly? When probably give Pulsechain his chance. Pulsechain's going to fly. It's going to be the first one out the gate. And if this liquidity keeps being provided the way it is, I have a feeling that because of Hart's law, that PulseX is just going to keep up with Pulse, right? Well, maybe 4-1, 5-1 at the worst, 6-1 if it spikes or something like that. But then all that burn starts happening. Sooner or later, the burn's going to catch up, the buy and burn. So you'll see just PulseX being taken off the market. I'm keeping that one up for a while. Feel free to rip on Richard. We all rip on his ass. I think he's a terrible dresser. I mean, I dress in t-shirts, shorts, and wear chocolates, man. My outfits cost me like $10. Richard, he goes and dresses. He wears like $15,000 worth of stuff, and he still looks like he can't even go to a nice restaurant because of dress code. Oh, God. Paul, yeah, we all drink the blood. Just do nothing and sit tight, and you'll be very happy. Yeah. And looking at Deck Screener, Pulsechain, all coin pairs, liquidity addresses. Yeah, check it out. Bro, I already am. I've been one for a couple years. Thank you. T Gray, are you finally happy, T Gray? You should be super happy right now. Rock solid, capable of hula hooping Fruit Loops off my decks. This guy's dense. He doesn't listen to the Hex community. Oh God. Why did I flee the States? What the fuck? Oh God, these people are so dumb. I've made billions already. You should go to fiat and start shorting. Yeah. E-fiat, Lou. You should go to E-fiat. You should start shorting Hex. Please go short it. I'll lend to you. Just go short it. Is it a bad idea to start farming for INC tokens right now, or is it safe to set it and collect through the chaos coming? Well, I have 30% of my bag approximately doing that right now. So I don't recommend everyone does it, but I recommend everyone learn how to liquidity provide. You guys had 3 test nets. You had 2B, 3, and 4 to learn how to become a liquidity provider. Now this is the real game. The coach is putting you in. You got to perform. Maybe go play on the test net for a little while. See how liquidity providing works over there. See if it's something you want to do. I love it, but I don't recommend it for everybody. With the copies, I hit my T-share goal. What a blessing. Functional crypto. Smart man. I think I bridged some ETH to WETH to buy PLS and PLSX, but nothing is showing up in my wallet. I think I bridged some ETH to WETH to buy PLS and PLSX, but nothing is showing up in wallet. Do you know how I can check on this? Yes, Ruben. Go to Richard's tweet where he shows the contract addresses for all of the bridged in tokens, and you'll be able to find it there. Accrued ink. Yeah, I saw that was pretty cool. Bud Light theme, these fighting words. Yeah. These are taking one for the team. My G right there. Crypto berries. I'm used to it. Absolutely, Taurus. I've been farming for days. Well, Gracie's sharing fake WPLS. Hey, problem solver. Good to see you, sir. Paul's just gangster. People all up in their feelings. Randy spent 150,000 Pulse and fees, which $30, so basically 1 ETH transaction. Peanut brittle. Dang, I didn't even think about it like that. Wow. Hey Lou, check that out. I sent over this weekend. I have sent almost 200 people Pulsechain. Cost me $30 in fees. Brilliant. Hey Weber, welcome. Okay, cool. What is the best asset to bridge over, WETH or stablecoins? Well, okay, crypto. I bridged over WETH because it's cheaper. If you try to bridge over stablecoins, the fees are going to be higher. Also, I didn't have any stables in my wallet, so I had ETH, so I just sent over the ETH. Yeah, exactly. We're on day 3, right? We just passed the 48-hour mark. Pulsechain leapfrogged over 45 chains and Dex Screener. It's the 6th in ranking. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you, Marion. No, that's fair for the best, Bobby. I posted. Okay, cool. Nobody tell Matt about Hex big payday. There was blood in the streets. Oh, god dang. That was terrible. Terrible day. I'm starting to lose my voice. All this talking, man. I tried the pulse scanner, but did not recognize any of my staked hex, hedron, or icosa. I also use the deck screener to get the addresses. I think I'm going to join the Patreon and get my 20,000 pulse. All right, Ron. All right, John. Those whiners could never handle going through labor and birthing a human. Buck up, buttercup. Sandra. What do you think about the Zen Jack map attack? Man, that was low-key bullshit, man. I was not happy about that. But I love the fact that they're burning tons of pulse and pulse eggs. I love the tough Randy. Hey Matt, Randy, I'm not selling for a long time. I just don't like the way they're trying to measure at 10,000 likes. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. It's all marketing. That's all it is. INC yield is slowing. First 2 days, awesome. Yeah, I saw that. I really, even though I've got like a third of what I had before, it's not the same amount that I was earning. It just means more people are putting in LP. PX traded for PLSX. Is that a good trade right now? I don't have it open. Here go we Matt getting no. We love Matt. Matt's been here for a long time. It's just when people complain, I get annoyed. Cross the bridge yet? No, no, the bridge is not going to cross yet. Don't post potential fake addresses. Yes, thank you, Paul. Is it possible to buy Pulsechain or Pulsex now? Yeah. Yeah. The bridge is if you send ETH over to Pulsechain, it's going to take a while, but you can buy Pulse on Uniswap. There's W Pulse, but make sure you get the right address. I'm not sure where to get that from. I'm not buying anything over on ETH, but you can buy wrapped Pulse over on Ethereum right now. Where do you think we will be with gas fees moving forward? The sub-penny narrative seems unlikely. Yeah, Lunacy Point. Due to projects like Zen, we're probably never going to see those fees again. But my transaction prices have gone down. I had one earlier that was under 1,000, so things are slowing. Hello, Kinetics. Good to see you, sir. When I go to PulseX to swap some hex to PLS, it asks me to enable hex and then connects to my Metamask wallet, and then asks me to set a spending cap for hex. Third party requesting spending cap, safe. Yes, it is safe. Just do 100%. Goes through. Guys, I have a few billion pulse from the sacrifice of my Metamask wallet. Should I just keep it or should I swap it? Knuckle Buster, that's up to you, man. That is up to you. Well, right now, oh God, I lost that here. Like, I want to look at the price, the current price of Pulse. Hold on. Current price of Pulse is 3019. So if you want a 90% increase in your SAC value, then go ahead and sell. Yes, Kinetics is here. Now that we have a bridge, would you provide liquidity, PLS, PLSX, and leave it there? Yep. Chico, my stuff is staying there. There is the danger of impermanent loss, but that's why we receive the incentive token. So you can sell the incentive token, buy whatever token you're losing with, and that way it protects you from impermanent loss. It might not protect you 100%, but what if it does 75%? Still good. You still would end up with a ton of the other coin. It's going to be the same, almost the same, unless it's dollars. If we have a range of 4 to 1, in the end, you're going to be fine with PulseX. That's a safe one, guys. If PulseX is worth $10 in 2 years, I'll go Oprah and buy everyone a car in chat. Can I buy Pulsechain or PulseX? You already asked me that, and I said yes. It already did a 2x. Oh, God. Hi, all. This is literally the best time ever. Yes, it is. Yeah, 9.5x, and it sticks around there for a while. I'll be so happy. Good evening, Randy. I also have Hex sitting in the bridge. What happens when it comes out on the other side? It'll be W Hex, yeah. Peanut brittle. If Pulsechain fees have a low floor launch and a mid-high floor 4M beats, do you think it would be possible for the fees to scale down with the prices? People are less likely to spend the high gas. Yeah, it's just like Ethereum, right? A lot of people won't use things because of the high gas. More important, how is your training going? I'm a health coach and I go every day. Okay, I'm going to the gym every freaking day. I don't know if you can see it in my face. I'm kind of growing a beard right now, but man, I feel outstanding. I know Ted actually recommended that I slow it down a little bit because I was increasing my the ramp on when I'm doing the treadmill. I have it generally between 6 and 7, and I was going more and more. I take NMN, nicotinamide nucleotide, and a bunch of other supplements. But man, when I started taking NMN, when NAC and all those other anti-aging supplements, holy crap, my stamina is just like, what? I know it's not about Pulsechain, but man, I do my 30 minutes on the treadmill like a champ. I'm like, this is cool. When I first started, what was that, about 8 weeks ago, 6, 7 weeks ago? I didn't feel like that. I'm getting better and better. I heard on YouTube there's a WPLS on Ethereum. Yes, there is, Gracie. Yep. I'm just trying to see if that's legit or not. There is one. I just don't know the contract address. We'll see 10x, PLS, hexagons, our cult members blind. Oh, God. Sergey, man. STFU, man. Can you explain the difference between providing liquidity and farming? Oh, yeah, sure. So providing liquidity, you just earn the liquidity fees. When you farm, there's an incentive to provide liquidity. So then you just go over there and you earn that. You no longer earn the fees. You just earn the actual incentive token. Not all the pairs will have that. Only a few. Like right now, the only one that does is PLS, PLSX. Beautiful. You're a cult member then. Who's all LPing EHEX, PHEX with me? We don't need an 08 to bond. I can't expire. All my stuff staked. I don't have anything coming out for a long time. I'd have to go buy and do it, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Trying to provide liquidity. Error, unexpected error. Could not estimate gas for the approved. Do I need to wait? I haven't heard of that one yet, Josie. Sorry. Josie Wales. But nasty. Thank you. What's your take on weight, Randy? It seems to be at a discount considering the utility it will have. Yeah, it is super cheap. Super cheap. That could be an easy 20x. Oh God, I'm not gonna show his stuff. It's too negative. PLSX dropped to 4029 today, but started to go back up last time I checked. Bargain basement shopping. That's right, Denise. It's at 4048 last time I checked. Yep, that's right, man. Hello, Crispy. I'm in PLSX LP with about 50% of my bags. When I decide to remove, do I just make sure that PLSX to PLS ratio is 4-1? Yeah, kind of. That's depends on where you started at. But you might, I'm just keeping mine in. Andrew Tate and his followers will pump PLS from the bridge. I'm not. Luna Queen, don't get excited about that. Have you noticed the LP pool ROI is dropping? Yeah. Mine definitely slowed down. For months and months, everyone was told to do nothing when the chain launches. Some didn't listen and wrecked themselves. They sure did. People sold. They sold and they got Pulse, which was expected. You know how many people said, "Oh, I only bought Pulse X because I wanted to buy Pulse." Okay. You don't claim, Miguel. You do not hit the claim button. The claim button is only when you bring in Pulsechain tokens to Ethereum. But you got to wait. Everyone's got to wait. I've been waiting 9 hours for mine. Some people have been waiting 20-something hours. So just relax. Crying is acceptable and needed. Spreading vile that hurts people won't fly. Yeah. Looks like Alex put out a Uni V3 front end on the Hedron site. No liquidity yet. I wonder if people will use. Interesting. Guys, don't take financial advice from a chat on YouTube. Joel, I don't know. People selling. It's a new market. It's not a pegged market. Remember? It's not a stable coin. So that's called an arbitrage opportunity. So when the bridge does become stable and it's not full, you'll be able to, if you have 2.5%, 2.5 cent hex over on Pulsechain, and you have 3 cent hex over on WPLS, you bridge over a 2.5 cent hex or that 3 cent hex, bridge it to Pulsechain, sell, and you made 8%, 7%. Yeah, Alex is amazing. Own everything that he says, own it. Just like we own RH, I'm owning everything Alex does. What's up, Randy? Cheers to an awesome Pulsechain launch. Fun years ahead. Motley, whoo-wee. It's been so much fun, brother. It's been so much fun. Yeah. Show patience and wait. Bridge-in tokens will have different address. We'll have to add to your wallet. That's right, Mudhog. Bridge-in is definitely, they're definitely different. Latin American crypto. Any thoughts on why Richard launched Pulsechain without the layer 2 options available on Ethereum? Oh, it doesn't need it. Layer 2. What do you mean? Why would Richard have anything to do with Matic or Arbitrum? Those are separate companies. They have nothing to do with Pulsechain. When they said full system state copy, it's a full system state copy of Ethereum, not a copy of Matic or Arbitrum. Sorry if I sound like I'm talking down to you there, but that has nothing to do with Pulsechain or Ethereum. Those are separate companies. One, Matic, a team out of India. You know, they do their own thing. If they want to bring and start a layer 2, they can. They can build it right on ETH or right on Pulsechain. Richard can't stop them. So do the bridged coins have to be bridged back to say ETH to cash out? No. Nope. You could sell them. Where do you buy your supplements? I use mostly, I got stuff here in Panama. We have really good stores here. But I also use Amazon. For the NMN, I use Probase because you can't buy NMN in the US anymore. So I use Probase. No news. My game plans do absolutely nothing. Simon, damn straight. That's good. I'm telling everyone who's not a seasoned crypto person, if you haven't been around at least one cycle and you didn't use the version 2B, the version 3, or the version 4 testnets, stay the hell away from mainnet. Just sit on your coins and let them accrue, or not accrue, I should say, gain value, or maybe go down in value. But we'll see where they go. Dixon may stream again, but Tendies and I are most likely done streaming. How long did it take before you noticed NMM working? Ooh, I think for me it's about 2 weeks. But my wife, I have a lot more weight, but I think because she was taking the same amount as I was, she felt it faster. And then one day she took it at like 7 p.m. Never, ever take NMN at night. She did not sleep at all. It was hysterical. The next day, she's like, I didn't get any sleep. You don't take it at night. She didn't ask me. So now every supplement, she's like, when can I take this? Check out the tweet from Famous and have a look at hexdirect.com. Has all the addresses and a place to do swaps. Still do IOR. What did Famous say? I'm not going to pull it up because I'm well over my time here. This group is super friendly and happy to help. Don't be shy to ask questions. Yeah, exactly. I had a tiny amount of WPLS and PLSX to test out the pools, and it's no longer showing. Is that the impermanent loss? Well, you should have one or the other. Oh, yeah, I should let you know I joined the Patreon. I didn't talk in the Zoom last night, but it was some great content. Oh, welcome, Hexbear. Yeah, it's fun to troll the Twitter trolls back. I love trolling. Come on down, Paul. Just imagine if Optimism, Polygon, Matic, Menace, and Loopring, any one of those can come at any time. They're just layer twos. And that would just help Pulsechain in the future. And I don't think they're going to come here until Pulsechain's proven itself. Hello, Randy. Could you provide a list of all the anti-aging supplements you're taking? Yeah, I think there's a post on no permissions. And my no permissions, yes, there is. Go to nopermissions.com. In the top, just click the articles, and there's a drop down. Your transactions show up in Pulsechain Bridge, but when you claim it says can't find transaction, does that mean they'll show up on time and not be? Yeah, exactly. They'll show up. I have EHEX and PX. The bridge shows that people are moving their EHEX over to the Pulsechain. Why is this? Isn't it the same on each chain? No, it's not the same on each chain. It's going to be different values. They're doing it so that they can provide liquidity and earn LP tokens. I'm far from emotional, just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I know I'm sitting on a fortune about 5 years untouched. Way to go, Knuckle Buster. I know you're a billionaire, Motley, just saying hi. Alex is the founder of Hedron and Icosa. Oh no, it's impossible. Mansions that operate too much upkeep, but I'm down to. Dude, I'm definitely like you, Motley. I just want a flat or an apartment. People are like, oh, Randy, you should live in a really nice apartment. Like, you should spend $1 million on a condo. Why? I'd rather travel. I'd rather do other things. That's not at all what I want. Knucklebuster, we'll get into that another night. I'm actually really, really tired and my voice is shot. Is it worth buying EHEX now? It is down quite a bit. When you say sell them, you mean swap your PHEX into DAI and then some. What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's a good side hustle? I need a third job to scoop up all these tokens. There's a lot of stuff with AI right now. Start learning AI. Oh, there you go. You're welcome, Blue Bison. How to find the address for WPLS on Ethereum to check liquidity pools. And also, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's like the third time I've said it tonight. I don't know the wrap PLS. I'm not doing anything on Ethereum. Okay. Where do you see EHEX and PX once it stabilizes? Pulsechain? Pulsex? No, don't click on that one. Just click on the regular one. Don't use the bonus one. ChatGPT and permanent loss, very short. When the value of something, you have changes and you end up with less money if you sell it compared to if you hadn't touched it. Yeah. Can I buy Pulsechain tokens now? Yes, you can you can bridge money in from ETH and you'll be able to buy. And Knucklebuster, don't get offended by anybody in chat, man. I feel like we have some parties coming our way in the near future. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, Shaq, no, I don't think so. I agree. Travel. I have from Europe to Australia, no property, just my sacrificed RH projects. Yeah, Michael, I'm a traveler. I'd rather have multiple places around the world. And I'm hoping that our community, we come up with a project where we can have an Airbnb type system with apartments all in the best places around the world. And we can just go in there and we all have NFTs and we can go use the places. And yeah, that would be freaking awesome. And I'm signing out. Cheers, everybody.